right? Coming to today, today we are going to discuss about a new concept called as drag and drop features. Drag and drop is normally the name indicates dragging is nothing but we are just selecting that. Dropping is nothing but at one position we are going to be dropping that. So how good we can do, how good we are going to be doing that is, let me see. See here the drag and drop. The drag and drop is a very common feature. So it is a, if you are want, if you see here, it is when you grab an object, grab in the sense when you are selecting an object, maybe that object may be an image, maybe a table, maybe a text, or maybe some sort of a paragraph, and drag into another location, drag it into another different location. And HTML5, this drag and drop is a part of the standard. In any element, whatever the element, maybe image or maybe your table, you can add it. Say for example, in image, you are going to using the draggable is an attribute. Drag and drop is not the tags, it's an attributes. Drag, draggable equal to true, drop zone equal to copy, move, link, like this we can use. Drop zone is nothing but once you are dragging that, you can copy, you can move that, you can make a link for that. So these are the drop zones you can do it. So these true attributes will helps you whenever any objects wants to move from one position to another position or one location to another location within the same page or within the different pages. So draggable, drop zone. Now coming to the events, be careful in the events. Here the events are drag start. Drag start in the sense from where I need to be start the drag. It will start the drag. You are dragging that object up to how much? So drag start point we can mention as an event. Drag, drag it fires every time when the mouse is moved to drag an object. When the mouse we move onto a particular object, it will drag. I'll show an example so that you can get this drag start and drag. The third one is drag enter. Once you are entering your mouse onto the into the object, onto the top of the object, then drag enter. So the files when a drag object is dragged over there, it will be some sort of event will be occur over there. So hope you have observed when you are taking your mouse on a particular image, then automatically it comes as a shaded, light shaded will be. When you are removing on that particular object, removing the mouse on that from that object, then it is unshaded. Drag over. When you are just moving like this, when you are moving, how we can say, when you are moving this, say like this, when you are moving a mouse over an object, drag over. Okay. And the fifth one, drop. Fifth one is say about drop. So dropping is nothing but once you have selected, you are going to be once you have selected, once you are dragged, and you can drop that. So draggable objects in a drop in a particular position. The sixth one, drag end. So this drag start and drag end will tell the position, starting position to ending position. When drag start has started up to where it is end. So middle we can use some of the events like drag, drag enter, drag over, drop. Okay. So don't be confused. Draggable, drag zone is the attributes. Drag start, drag enter, drag over, drop, drag end or the events. Events means we are writing some functionality for that particular event. When you are writing some sort of code, some function for that particular event, then it is called as triggering that events. Now on drag start attribute calls a function. So see here, I have just now said it, drag start. So on drag start is an attribute calls a function called drag event. So on drag start attribute will calls on drag start equal to drag of event. So what type of event we need to be do, that will be discussed here. Now links and images are draggable by default and don't need to be draggable attribute. So for image and for links, no need to be specify in the tag the attribute draggable equal to yes or true. By default, data elements can't be dropped in another elements. To allow a drop, we must first prevent the default handling of the event. Like data elements is nothing but which consisting of text, like paragraph, like we have a table of data. Such type of data elements can't be dropped. For that, what we need to do, we need to be allow a drop. We must prevent the default handlings of the element. This is done by calling a method called as event.preventDefault. Event.preventDefault. With the help of this method, we are going to be make that data element to allow for dropping. Okay, right? So let we have see a demonstration over here for the drag and drop. So before going to this, see, and just now we had discussed drag events. Now also we have some sort of data transfer interfaces. Why the interfaces is required means to connect between this object, the HTML code, and whatever the data you are going to moving from one to another places. Definitely we require some sort of interfaces over there. So this interfaces like data transfer dot drop effect, data transfer dot effect allowed. Drop effect means once it is dropped, what is the effect? Effect should be will be activate that checkbox text area, or once you are dragging and dropping that image, whether the image has to be adjustable with respect to the area which you are throwing to that. And effect allowed items set draw image in the sense we can once you are setting that based on that element you can make some x and y coordinates so that it will be adjustable for that. And we can add element once you drop it, it will be add that element and types get data, set data, clear data files. These are the some of the data event and data transfer interfaces over there. So at least one or two or three, you please try to remember that. So let me see one small example over here. Right. So see, here I have example. See, coming to the body. So don't forget it. The HTML code will start running. It start displaying from body. From body only we can go for any other outside script. Okay. So what I am doing here, I'm just putting a drag the image into the rectangle. Into the rectangle, we are doing that. So here, yeah, couple is there. Tulips, right? Just displaying a message. Drag the image into the rectangle, and just we are displaying taking a paragraph ID equal to MSG, and we are considering a division part. What you are doing here that is now, as I said you earlier, first run the program so that you can get some sort of idea. So this is the output. Now for this output, we need to write the code. First, I'm just displaying a message. I am creating a division with a message, name of the division. So this is a rectangle. I am making a division here. So what I need to do, I need to be select this image and drop over here. It is drop. Now, please try to take care of that. The messages, how it is changed. Initially, what is the message here? Just a message. When I am selecting this, what happened? What is the message at the place of message? Drag started. When I just select this, when I have taken this onto the rectangle, what is the message? Drag over. When I just drop this, what is the message? Drop. Repeat. Initially, it is a message. Now, when I'm selecting this image, it is drag started. This is one event trigger here. When I taken this image, taken care on over to the rectangle, the message is drag over. When I drop this message into the rectangle, it is called as drop. Right? Now, how many events are there here? Drag started, drag over, drop. 3 different events You have just now called for this. Now coming to the code, how it will be works. Now for this, what we had done, we had just display message, drag the image into the rectangle, followed by we are considering an ID. Why we are need to consider ID? At the place of initially, at that paragraph position, the message is normal message. Whenever you are doing some events here, the message has to update. So at which position I need to update? That will be tell by ID. ID equal to MSG. So this MSG based on this, once initially it is a message, once I'm selecting the image, it is drag started. Once I am going to be onto the rectangle, drag over. Once I drop the image into the rectangle, it is dropped. Like this, it has to update that. At which position the message has to update? At the position of ID equal to MSG. Now I'm dividing, take a division of ID D1 on drop. I'm calling a on drop. On drop is an, just we have discussed, on drop is an attribute. Drop of event. Drop of event is a function we are calling. On drag over, when it is and drag over, it allow drop, another function we are calling, another function, JavaScript function we are calling, allow drop of event. Now on drag leave, when I leave that one, which function it is calling? Drag leave event. So how many functions just now I said? When I selected start over that, it will be calling, it is going to be calling drag allow to, here totally 3 functions, on drop, allow drop, drag leave. So these are the 3 functions. We had to be write the code for these 3 functions with the help of that interfaces what we have. Now I'm just mentioning a style for this. What is the rectangle size? Width is 350, height is 770, border 1, solid. This is a simple thing we are doing here, solid lines. So this is one area. I'm just dividing this. Okay, and color is just a. If you want any other color, you can add the color as well. Hash A 6 indicates it is an the color, which is the color which indicates. You can use the hexadecimal code FF that also. And I'm inserting an image. After breaking a line, I'm inserting an image. ID src. What is the image? This tulips.jpg. Draggable true. Draggable true means by safe side we are considering, because if you make it as, if you are not consider, you are removing this. Let me see whether this will be draggable or not. See what happened if I remove this also, it is allowing. Why? As I said in the previous point, images and links are by default the draggable. No need to be specify the attribute draggable here. You're getting my point? Right. So that's why it is draggable. On drag starts, when it is starts on drag, what function we are using? Drag event. Event started. When you start dragging, means when you selected that image, drag event will calls. Drag function will calls. Drag of event. So width and height of the image we are giving here 336 and 69. Now once I am selecting here, when I am selecting here, see how many messages you are getting here. Drag leave. One more here. See, observe carefully. It initially say message. When I am starting taking, drag started. When I go here, drag over. When I drop here, drop. 3 totally. Now observe carefully. When I am coming over here on the rectangle, and when I am not dropping here, I am just left it to the previous position. Then what happened? Drag, leave. Totally how many messages? How many messages is getting? Drag started, drag over, drop, drag, leave. These are the 4 functions we are need to call. Are you getting? Now, when I select first initially the image, what function it is calling? On drag start equal to drag of event. Now drag of event means, let me see what actually will be there in the drag of. This is drag, the function drag. Here the function drag function. Here the drag function. What I need to display over there? I need to display already message will be there. In the place of message, here already message is there. When I am selecting this, the message automatically need to update what? Drag started. Now how it will be done? See the code. Where x equal to document.get element by id, get element by id is msg. It is getting that and storing that message, means it is reading the position. It is reading the position of where I need to display in x. It is reading msg. Now in x, what will be there? X is initially, it is accessing msg, right? So initially it will be message only in the x variable. Now you are changing x dot inner html equal to drag, x dot inner html equal to drag started. We are replacing in that and we are writing inner to the html drag started, and we are data transfer set data. We are just assigning drag started x dot inner html equal to drag started. Now you need to be transfer the data, you need to be replaced, right? On which, on top of the message you need to replace as drag started. To do that, we have a function with the help of the interface data transfer event. EV stands for event dot data transfer dot set data. So set data consisting of two parameters. As you said, as you see in the syntax for set data, it is a format here and data, right? So format is text one. The text format, it is normal text format, because you can also set an image, no issue. So instead of once it is set it, you can also replace in the place of text, you can replace with image also. So text the format, and data is what? Where the data is available. ev.target.id. ev.target.id means the target is whatever the id you have set it, where the id is there in x. So that id, ev.target.id. So previously it is a message, now it is replacing with drag started. That is the first function. Now when I am taking this image, when I am considering this image, I am started, and when I am over to this onto the rectangle, what it is to be getting the message? Drag over. So when I am drag over equal to allow drop. Allow drop is a function. Now what will happen for this function? Let me see. Allow drop here. Here the function. Allow drop. So allow drop means what? It has to be allow to dropping. So what is the condition we need to first do? Already I said in the slide that first of all we need to be allowing the default prevention. So by default, because when you are moving to this one, by this is for preventing, for allowing a drop, we must prevent the default handling of the event. How to handling that? Event dot prevent default. Okay. Now when you see here, when you talk about this, when you see here allow drop, what you are doing? Ev dot means event dot prevent default. First thing is it has to allow, first of all, that dragging image has to allow by that box, rectangle box. Now x equal to document dot get element by id message. Now what you are replacing? You are replacing x dot inner html, you are writing as drag over here. Drag over. Okay. So when I am considering this drag started completed, drag over completed. When I drop here, the message is drop. Let me see the third function, drop. So whenever it is a drop is there, on drop equal to drop off event. On drop equal to drop off event means here the function. See the function? Here the function drop. What will happen? It is reading x equal document dot get element by id msg, and that message it is replaced with dropped. Now once it is dropped, you dot prevent default, because again once it is allowing the preventions, we had to again set the restrictions, that is u dot prevent default. Now what we are doing is we are transferring the data, we are getting the data. What data we are getting here? Get data of text. So data transfer get data consisting of only one parameter, as the syntax says get data. What is syntax? Format. So what is the purpose of that format we are going to be getting is Again, we need to be add. What we are doing here, we are dropping here. We drop the image. You see the output. We drop the image. Now, when you again taken this image, what happened here? See what happened? It is again changing the message. Are you getting my point? When you drop here, it is drop. When I am selecting again, revert back this image, drag over, the message change from drop to drag over. Again, when you come back to the box, the message is drag, leave. Okay, so that type of things you need to be do with the help of this data transfer. So data transfer, get data, it will get the data, what actually it will be there. It again append to the target. U dot target dot append child. Append child is the method. Document dot get element by ID of data. So whatever the data it is changing, if required, it will be changed for that. Now, if you are not appending that, you are not appending, definitely when you are selecting that image, the old message will be there. So that's why this data transfer, get the data, and append child will be added over. So how many functions we have seen till now? Till now we have seen first is drag started, drag over completed, drop completed. Now instead of drop, what we can do, started over, instead of drop, I just leave here. So drag leave. The fourth function is drag leave. So where it is, the drag leave here. So on drag leave equal to drag leave. So drag leave is an event it will call. So let me see the code of the drag leave here. Just what happened, x dot get and drag leave. That's all. Now that's why if you observe, it is stuck and it's not doing anything. It is stuck. But when you drop here, when you again come back, it will be changing the things because we have added the data transfer interfaces like set data, get data. That's why it is reacting for the next action. If you left over here up to these two lines, if you left over, then there is no use of for this. So totally, the fourth function is drag leave. So totally four functions are there for dragging. First one is on drag start equal to drag of event. Second one, you can drag over. Third one, drop, and fourth one, if required, drag, leave. So these are the four different functions we are going to using for this. So this function is a JavaScript function. So already yesterday we discussed that JavaScript function starts with function keyword and the function here. So the function, it is already you're aware, this is a parameter, or we can call here object. Okay, so that's about the data events, drag and drop events. Okay, so if you have, that's about the drag and drop